Hi guys. I ran home so that I could make this video for you. I'm going to go over all of the choreography for the entire number and then do it with the music for you so that you can practice it at home. I'm also going to sit down and draw out who is coming out from which side of the background and where everybody will be in all of the different configurations. And once I get that written down, I will take a picture of it and send that to you as well over email. So from the beginning, the first song is Wake Up in the Morning Feeling Like P. Diddy. So you're all coming out from behind the backdrop in a semicircle to meet in a horizontal line in the middle. And you're like this. And you're yawning and you're stretching and you're doing all that stuff. And then you get to the middle and the words say, I ain't coming back. And I'm doing this opposite so that you'll be able to mirror me. When you do it at home, you can just do it exactly as you're seeing it, as if I'm facing you. So it's coming back, and then I don't remember the words, but it's down, down, up, down, down, up, and then left again, right, and then hip, oops, that should go the other way. Left hip, right hip, and then 3 swizzles. 1, 2, 3, and then you collapse. Then whichever line you followed out, you're going to follow back again in that same semicircle. Make a nice circle. Don't make a beeline back to the backdrop. And then from there, it is Manic Monday. The spirals come out next. Wish I had an airplane. So we are airplaning spirals, and I'm going to kick my piano bench if I lift my leg. And then still couldn't make it on time. Checking our watches or pointing to our watches. And then the Rachel and Liz come out with this. They know what they're doing. They're pivot, pivot. Betsy and Jeannie come out with their Johnny Weir thing, and Rachel and Liz do their lunges up the side, and Arlana and, wait, it's the other way. Arlana, myself, and Joan all spinning, and then we all go back. Now, the people who are, let's see, the people who are going back behind stage, Arlana, myself, Joan, Betsy, Jeannie, Rachel, Liz, some of us need to turn the backdrop. There's only 3 pieces, so the 3 people need to grab a piece and turn it real quick, and then costume change. Now, 9 to 5 people. Let me point the video down a little more. Okay, so 9 to 5 choreography. You have 2 lines. I have some people coming up one blue line, some people coming up the other blue line from behind the backdrop. Again, I'll let you know which line you're in and how many people are in each line, and even how you're going to cross when you cross the middle line on the sheet of paper that I'll be taking pictures of. But the choreography is going to be right half swizzle, left half swizzle, right half swizzle, left half swizzle, right half swizzle, left half swizzle, right half swizzle, left half swizzle. So there's 8 in total, 4 on each side. I don't know if I just did too many. When the words start, you will put your hands up and do 1 turn. And then the words are pour myself a cup of ambition. You're going to take your right toe pick, stick it in the ice, turn to the side, and you are going to pour yourself a cup of ambition. Then turn back to the judges And it's going to be, I yawn, right hand, and stretch, left hand, and try to come to life. You're either doing 3/4 of a turn or 1 1/4 turns, depending on which line you're in. You're going to end up facing each other. Then you're going to make a T position with your right foot behind. For those of you who are not skating, who are not skaters and don't know what a T position is, that just means that when you go forward, you're going to be gliding on your left foot first. And then push with the other foot, so glide on your right foot, and then hands here, and you're either going to jump, or you can just fake the jump and just straighten your knees. It'll look like you're all jumping. And the words there are jump in the shower. So you're trying to jump on the word jump. Then from there, the next thing is the pinwheel. We all get in our pinwheel position. Arms are going to be down by your side. Okay? I don't want to see anyone coming out to the pinwheel like this. It doesn't look as clean. So everyone into the pinwheel, arms by your side, and then I'm going to say and up and push, and then we start to move the pinwheel. Everyone's head should be facing into the middle of the pinwheel. So I'm looking over my left shoulder. Some people are looking over their right shoulder. No, everyone's looking over their left shoulder, actually. I take that back. So everyone's looking over their left shoulder. And we are half swizzle pushing with our right foot, okay? Keeping it nice and slow because we have 17 people in this number. And Joan and I are on the ends, and we are going to lift our leg. And when we lift our leg, if we have 17 people flying around this pinwheel, both of us are going to fly off the ends because we won't have anything keeping us in at that point. So a nice, slow, precise pinwheel. Then everyone who is not in the next part, if you were in the first part, you're probably not in the next part because we're going one group then the other so that we can do the costume changes and do the background changes. If you're not in the next part, then you are going to turn and face the backdrop, skate straight to the backdrop, and then break off and just skate around the backdrop and go in the back. Your next job will be to pick up the coffee mugs to come back up for coffee break. The people who are skating the next part, it took a while, but we worked it out. We're going to get in our spots, and let's see, for the video, I'm having to do everything opposite, just so you know. I'm going to say 5, 6, 7, 8, and we push for 8 counts. Depending on where you are in the line, some people are going to get there sooner than others. If you get to your spot by count 4 or 5, you're going to do a 2-foot spin with your hands out like this. And then by count 8, everyone is joining up, and we're pushing, 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 and then spinning. And I think it would be really cool if we all dropped our heads back and just, kind of did like that. It looks super fun. And everybody would be like, oh, look at those adults. They're good. Okay, so then the next part is coffee break. The people who are behind stage at this point are each going to come out with a coffee mug to give the people who are already out. For this part, please try to stay 5 feet after you give the coffee mug. Please try to stay 5 feet away from your closest neighbor. We want a nice, even ice coverage. And if we're all a foot away from each other, huddled in little groups, it just doesn't look good. So try to spread yourself out. This is acting. This is not real life. So we want to pretend like we're on a stage doing this. And if you just say watermelon, 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 and make some gestures, it'll look like you're having a conversation. Okay, so that's coffee break. Now, welcome to the jungle is next. The people skating in Welcome to the Jungle are myself, Joan, Rachel, Liz, Arlana, Betsy, Jeannie, and I think that's it. And Aleli's going to come out and play the air guitar, and possibly Linda too, because Linda did that last time. Everyone else goes backstage immediately. Get out of the way because we're going to be flying. So we do our Welcome to the Jungle. That part went really well, and I think everyone knows what they're doing for that. And then after Welcome to the Jungle is Traffic Jam. So the people who are backstage for Welcome to the Jungle need to be in their little trains already. You are hooked up with the person who's in front of you, and as soon as the Traffic Jam music starts, you need to be coming out. And you are honking and cursing, and it's 5 o'clock, and you didn't get your coffee at your coffee break, and you're mad, okay? Then Rachel and Liz skate out towards the end of that with their Walsh jumps, and they cross each other, and then it is time for, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Okay, so then Girls Just Want to Have Fun. The people who are backstage during Traffic Jam, again, it's the same people as before. So it's going to be myself, Joan, Rachel, no, Rachel's not, I'm sorry. Myself, Joan, Jeannie, Betsy. Is that it? So we're the ones who need to turn the backdrop, guys. Again, when we have the backdrops made, you will know what I'm talking about. So, oh, is somebody actually watching me? If you're there, say hi. I love it. Okay, so then we've changed our costume. Remember, the Traffic Jam people will have to come back and change their costume after Traffic Jam. All it is pulling off a skirt and pulling off a jacket. You throw it in the laundry basket that we'll have. We'll go over all of that. Okay, then it's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. We come out clapping, clapping. We are getting straight to our circles because we do not have time. And we are hooking up outside circles. Remember, you're going to hug that tree real big. So you're actually like squeezing your back, right? You're like this, really pulling back, so that that circle stays really big. Your arms are nice and tight. And you're pumping, you're pumping, you're pumping. Outside circle goes down on 1, up on 2. Down on 1, up on 2. That will happen 3.5 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, break. When we break, the break is in front of Betsy. So whoever's attached to Betsy breaks. Betsy's the leader. Betsy's going to continue coming around and take everyone down the red line, that center red line. Once you get there, once the end person, who I believe will be maybe a Laylee, the people who were in the inside circle will skate around that person to come out. So we'll be skating over our left shoulder. Am I showing that right? No, I'm not. We'll be skating over our left shoulder. Okay, so then the line people go to the line. From back to front, it's going to be Linda is the very back. The next person is Dorothy. The person in front of her is Annie. The person in front of her is Nancy. The person in front of her is Christine. The person in front of her is Sarah. And the person in front of her is Tammy. That's everyone who's in the line. If I didn't say your name, you're not in the line. Then the people who are spinning on the right side is going to be Arlana in the back, then myself, and then Rachel's in front of me. On the left side, I don't remember. I don't remember. But you know who you are. So people in the line, you are going to be stair-stepped. So Tammy and Sarah will be the lowest down. You're going to have to bend down, maybe down to here. And you are peeking out to the side. Tammy will go to the left. Sarah will go to the right at the same time. Then it's Christine and Nancy. You're going to be a little higher, but still pretty bent, just higher than Tammy and Sarah. And Christine is peeking to the left, and Nancy is peeking to the right. Then it's Annie and Dorothy, and Annie is peeking to the left, and Dorothy is peeking to the right. Linda, you don't peek. You just stay there and smile. Okay. All right. Then, hi, Sarah. Okay. I'm so out of breath, guys. It's really hard to talk and do it at the same time. Okay. So then, the people who are in the rows on the sides, the spinners, at the same time that the middle line is peaking, you are going to be skating out. You are partying, just kind of shaking your hips and swaying from side to side like that. I don't have counts yet. Let's say it's maybe 8 counts. And then you're going to stop, turn back towards the center, and you're going to run and then lunge and shimmy. And then come up, and if you can, nice T-stop. Then we'll wait. And then when Let's Dance starts, wind up and into your spins. The center line, when Let's Dance starts, is going to, if you went to the left for the peaking, then you will go to the left to make the V. If you went to the right for the peaking, you will go to the right to make the V. There are going to be 16 counts total. Tammy and Sarah start on count 1. So Tammy and Sarah start 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Christine and Nancy start on count 5. 5, so they're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then Annie and Dorothy start on count 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. At count 12, everyone is in their V. Oh, and from wherever you start, you continue to step out for all of the counts, all the way until count 12. At count 12, you're there. 13 steps to the side in total. I think it's 12. Because it should be in counts of 4. So then you have your nice V. And then we're going to add some choreography. I think it's going to be 4 counts of rolling, 4 counts of whatever that is, Saturday Night Live, and then 4 counts of turning, and then 4 counts of something else. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be the same. Well, but you don't start until count 5, Sarah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're in the middle. You're in the front. Yeah. That's probably right. Okay, and then ending pose. And I think for everyone in the V, we're just going to go like that. It looks good, and it's easy, and I think that that'll be great. So I'm going to turn the music on. I left the CD in my car, so I'm just going to play it from my phone. And I'm going to do as much of the choreography as I can to the music so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. So here we go.
Wake up in the morning feeling like
so you're coming out, you're like, oh, right?
brush my teeth, 'cause when I leave for the night, I ain't
coming back.
I'm talking pedicure on our toes, trying on all our clothes, blowing
1, 2, hip, hip, and swizzle, 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 and down. And then those people go back, and Arlana, myself, and Joan are coming out with our spirals, airplane, on time. And now Rachel and Liz are coming out here, and their pivots, and then we have the lunges, or maybe that's now, sorry guys. And now the next people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, turn, and 1, 2, and turn, and sorry guys, I just totally got turned around. I'm having to do everything opposite. Let me do that one more time for you. Okay, so we're starting from there again. One more time, opposite Stephanie. Okay, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and freeze, and turn, and right, left, and turn, and push, and jump, and pinwheel, arms are down, and up, and push, and going around, and we're still going around. Great pinwheel, you're looking in, and now Joan and I are lifting our legs, and then we break the inside people, all go in, and the rest of the people are doing the thing. And then you go around, drop your head down. Now it's coffee break.